Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. It's getting very interesting and lively. William Ruto attended a Thanksgiving ceremony today in Nandi County, Rift Valley, where he was quoted as saying this: I am ready to engage with any leader if we are discussing the future of our country in a constitutional legal manner. William Ruto, 19th March 2023. That's William Ruto's remarks some few hours as I speak. And from those remarks, you are seeing a completely different William Ruto. A William Ruto who is now ready to engage. Yes. That's going to be our analysis in our next video. In this video, I want us to listen to Raila Odinga because earlier today, Raila held a press briefing where he made it very clear that tomorrow, Monday, 20th March, there will be a grand march to State House. Listen to Raila Odinga before we proceed.
Fellow Kenyans, finally the D-Day is here with us. Tomorrow is the 20th of March, the day we have been all waiting for. Tomorrow, we want Kenyans to come out in large numbers and show the displeasure with what is going on in our country. Since Mr. Ruto was sworn in 6 months ago, he has continued to run this country with a lot of contempt. The cost of living has skyrocketed. Kenyans are suffering because of high cost of essential commodities. The cost of unga, the cost of cooking oil, the cost of kerosene, petrol, diesel, sugar, school fees, electricity are all very high. Many Kenyans cannot bear the cost of living. A number of people are even dying because of lack of food. In spite of our petitions to introduce subsidies so that the suffering can be alleviated, he has contemptuously continued to move on without care. Secondly, the issue of the Electoral Commission. We have said many times, and I will repeat it again here, that the Electoral Commission is the referee in the game of elections and must be appointed in consultation among all sections of the community, particularly the major players, the political parties. We have not been party to what is going on right now, and we're saying that what is being appointed is a Ruto Commission, which is aimed at rigging the 2027 elections in advance. We will not accept this. Thirdly is the issue of our stolen elections. We have asked several times that they should allow access to the server in light of the information that has come out from the whistleblower. They have refused to open the server. But we have sufficient evidence to show that Mr. Ruto did not win the elections in 2022. And this is another reason why. That's why we said that all Kenyans of goodwill should converge tomorrow, march together to the center of the city. And once we have gathered at the center of the city, it shall be a grand march to State House to claim our victory.
Yes. It's remaining just hours to the D-Day. And you are listening to Raila Odinga making it very clear there will be a grand march to State House. You are seeing William Ruto softening his stand. He's now ready to engage. He's ready to negotiate. And I also listened to Rigathi Gachagua during that occasion in Nandi, and Rigathi is also softening his stand. He's adopting a soft approach. You know, the previous days and weeks, in the previous days and weeks, Rigathi has really been talking a lot of nonsense. Let me call them nonsense. But today, just hours to the day, they are all softening their stance. In this video, I want us to dig deep into all this for Kenyans to know exactly what is happening. Just hours to the D-Day. Let's dig deep. Yes. The first thing coming out very clearly, listening to Raila yesterday, listening to Raila today, and listening to William Ruto and his team today, the first thing coming out very clearly, Raila is a political genius who understands Kenya's political terrain very well. He knows when to tighten the noose and when to loosen it. Yesterday, he was saying that only 2 or 3 people will be sent to State House. Today is making it very clear there will be a grand march to State House. And you are seeing the kind of response coming from William Ruto's team. That confirms that indeed Raila Odinga has understood these people very well politically. He's seriously confusing them. William Ruto and his government are totally confused as I speak. And that's why also listening to Nairobi police boss, he was saying that tomorrow's demonstrations in Nairobi are illegal. And then hours later, he makes a U-turn and says they will allow them as long as they will be peaceful. You are seeing a completely confused government. And this is a government that is actually entering into Raila Odinga's trap. Raila loves it when he confuses the government. In fact, as I talk, Raila's Azimio Brigade have booked over 20 meeting spots in the city where their supporters will be meeting, about 20. All these are political gimmicks to confuse a clueless William Ruto's government. That's the first thing coming out very, very clearly. And then listening to Raila Odinga today and comparing Raila Odinga's remarks yesterday, Raila has not changed or made any U-turn. Raila's strategy is still the same. If you look at Raila Odinga, Raila understands very well that a revolution is not a one-day event. A revolution is a process. Processes of demonstrations, protests, police brutalities. All those eventually makes a revolution. In this case by Raila Odinga, trying to say that we'll send 2 or 3 people, the game plan is this. Yes, we'll send 3. The government might ignore. Another day we send maybe 10. The government might ignore. The other day we send 50. And then eventually there is a 1 million march to State House. So all these are political gimmicks by Raila Odinga and his team. All these are meant to build emotions, anti-William Ruto sentiments and anti-Kenya Kwanza's government's sentiments. And this will help in making sure that eventually Kenya has a very successful revolution. Yes, a very successful revolution. So all these are political gimmicks by Raila Odinga. In fact, to achieve a revolution, patience is also key. It's never a one-day event that now you wake up one day and then, no. It's a process. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. We are still keenly following the interesting political dynamics as they unfold just hours to the D-Day. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you don't miss our next analysis, where William Ruto and his team are now coiling their tails, now literally begging Raila Odinga for a dialogue. Let's meet in our next analysis. But in case you want to support our forum, because some of you have been asking for that, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. God bless you. God bless Kenya.